Is day 1362 of the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. Halish B'Yischus for Am Yisrael and its war against the Torah Rotzanu. Yimach Shlomo Zichron. Today we're doing Yerodea Siman Reish Mem Gimel, Sif Aleph through Vav. Hilchos Kavod Hamid Talmid Chacham. We had no Kibud Rab, but now we're doing Kibud Talmid Chacham. So Hilchos Kibud Rab Talmid Chacham, Reish Mem Gimel, Talmid Chacham Potter Misim Uschoroso Kodemes. Talmid Chacham is exempt from taxes, Halavai, and his commercial activities take precedence. Between Mas, the exempt from tax. Tosh Chazal, Zaba Bastav Chetz, learn how to become Psukim. From Sebsukim, because the Afchovev Amin Kokto Shabiyadecha, Hashem loves all nations, but all the holy ones are his hands. Mikad Oshea, the Pasuk in Oshea, that's in Zos Bracha. So Oshea, Ches, Kamki Nuba Goyim, even if they will be placed among the non-Jews that talk up same, I will gather them, and they will be relieved a bit of the burden. Because Ezra, Baskin Ezra, Minad, Bolu, Vahelach, these various forms of taxation, Lo Shal, Lim were not placed on the Chamid Chacham and Mind Sham. Yesh Mitzvah are those who want to say that Dafka Shut Mas Bechla Akol Bnei Ya'ir. That's when it's a general tax on all the members of the city as a blanket obligation. But if it's incumbent on each every individual, Chayav, then the rabbi has to pay as well. That's the Rani B'Yosef. Avar Rosh in a tshuva, Vastur, Hey V'Yu B'Shem HaKadmoni, that feels like Gavna, even if it's an individual tax, Chayovim B'Nei Shei Yerushalayim B'Adam, people say you have to pay for the rabbi. Came Post Kura B'Shem Malishon Rabbi See Beis, and that's psak. And Yisham Ben Misim Kufuim, whether it's set taxes, or not set taxes. But I feel Amr Shekol Chad Yishlan Chalko, even though it said everybody's got to pay their own fair share. Come Chad Yishlan B'Adam. Everybody has to pay for the Rav. He goes to the love sheet, even though they could decree upon it, you should dafka give, and klum, it's nothing. Father, on the contrary, you call exar. I guess he decreed upon them means the people, not the authorities. The authorities, the Jewish authorities. He can decree upon them. Doesn't matter if Chacham is poor or rich. He's not poor because of his poverty, eliminate Torah because of his Torah. The Rif, the Tamil Migash, also. Rambam Zal. Mashnikot Talmid Chacham is that what is defined Talmid Chacham in this matter. His brother Sif Dal is going to be clarified in Sif Dal and Sham. Chashim Mitzim Mikol Talmid Chacham. His brother Shesh Mekom Shinokim Shgam Chazam Beis HaKnesses Part of Mitzim. Even the Shamash and Shul is part of from paying taxes. Chacham is tasked with certain mitzvahs, and all people involved in mitzvah matters. You'll be dealing with Talmid Chacham, not Talmid Chacham. But according to the strict of law, only Talmid Chacham is exempt. Based on all matters of the city, things are necessary for people's lives, such as to drink with cisterns, to collect rainwater, or for washing, etc. Talmid Chacham is given part like anybody else. But things which are to safeguard the city, parts of it's exempt to us, because the Torah protects them, because to have chashim mishacham. But I feel them should talk about them, which are necessities for human beings. That's when the people don't do the work by themselves, and they most, but they get money, and they hire workers, lachbor, to dig, leave notes, and build, etc. They always sit on their own. They do the work on their own. I feel it's a lasos, even if I'm a choch, I skipped. It's not possible to do the malacha. I feel it's a lasos. It's not possible for him to do it because he's prevented from doing it. Even if he wants to do it, he can't degrade his Torah, but from an artist by taking upon himself the menial labor. I feel most, so therefore they are exempt altogether, even to give money. Since people say, did not make an obligation to pay, but ran an obligation to work, they can't work. So therefore, if they initially started working, and they started going to pay instead, this got parlim, In other words, the people of the city decided, well, initially we're going to do whatever, let's say, fix our roads by ourselves. And then they changed their mind and decided we're going to give money and hire workers. And then they have to give their portion. Because it's not, their exemption is when they would have to do the menial labor themselves. And what's going to be done for the community. The only two I didn't have. You seem to see the case as well, the opposite, says HaShulchan. Initially they gave money and hired workers. Then the Tanakh also gave money, because obligation devolved upon him. Okay, the people of the city decide they're going to do it themselves. Can't do it themselves, because it's degrading. They have to give money like they would have originally done. In brackets, he says, we have to make clear the cost of a crown, which, what's left, then the tax was removed from the people of the city. Once everybody left, the Ameretz left, the taxes were appealed. Wasn't according to the letter of the law. Rabbi could not have impeded upon them collecting taxes for Tamei Chachamim. Else every wrote the Sif Katandal, the Arukh HaShulchan does not understand. I should do. Kimmel, v'chein Tamei Chacham sheyesh lo tzchayim kor v'Tamei Chacham has merchandise to sell. It was not just time. The minute time the Gemara was in the Kittel and Sugar, the marketplace would wait for it. Nobody was allowed to sell any merchandise of this kind. Add the Hashim Kor Schar until the Tamei Chacham tells his merchandise. He's batel harbe mili budo. None of you should have to for sake of learning for a significant amount of time. But it's only there was no non-Jew selling the schlecha. I locate if that's the case. My bets, if not, my bets on the Shnab quite slow. Why should it cause loss to all Jews? Since they're selling, Tamei Chacham can't sell on his own. Everybody to sell. Time move on, and outside the Shem Yedei sells Cain, Elin, Cain, sells the PD Malchusa. Nothing we do today can be done other than according to Dina the Malchusa Dina. Dalit. What is the Tamei Chacham for when it comes to these matters? Somebody whose Torah is his occupation. It's not his occupation, he must pay taxes. And according to Baru, and he doesn't have all these halachas which you just mentioned. However, he has some amount of craft, some amount of commercial activity. The Lord is share, and not to be rich, but only to support himself, to eke out a living. He and his son, his wife and children is appropriate. Anytime when he's free from those dealings. He doesn't go in the streets and marketplaces. We'll say it learns. He's also going to turn their hearts, right? This is the primary say to make your main pursuit, right, and your work, your secondary pursuit. Because there, and such a person, even though he's rich, it's time for everything. Unfortunately, it's very hard to find this ideal personage even in prior generations. Most people, overwhelming majority, somebody who was a craftsman or a merchant, all the day they're mired in their work, and their commerce. They should spend some time to learn. So the place where these halachas only apply to people who do not involve themselves at all in matters of the world. Coach Isham also such as where his wife supports him, so other people support him, Rav, or he's a rabbi, or Moritz Tzedek, or a posek, or Dayan, or a judge, a Dayan Tzedek, or judge, or Magam Mishorm, or a darshan, Shepal Nosasa Me'at Sibur, gets us from the community. V'dar Pashu, it's clear, so Tamei Chacham b'she'em b'yir shamayim, Chacham lacks the awe of heaven, Mizalza mitzvahs, and makes some mitzvahs. He's like the lightest in his community. But also Chabdo, cloud. Can't give him any type of respect whatsoever. Hey, because I made a Mabasi base, or Amorites, in Chilu Tamei Chacham, mentioned Tabi is Yeshiva Lo. Doesn't matter if Tamei Chacham is a Rosh Yeshiva, not a Rosh Yeshiva. As long as he is a student in Tamei Chacham, b'degrei in his generation, He knows how to give and take with Teira. Maybe Midaito, and can understand his own, evidently without the art scroll. Because the Talmud both states to the Gemara. Perushim is in commentaries, Piska Goenim. I'm talking about the Goenim, about the rest of Luso, and his Torah is probably main crack, which is about to just explain. Vav Gamdi Derenu Achsav Chacham, Niyashi Nula Litra, Dava Im Evaishal. You know, we don't have a Chacham. For the purpose of you embarrass him, you have to give him a bucket full of gold. The Konkol nevertheless in Pochuri Mas. It's a matter of exempting from taxes. Every doctor will say we're not going to be as precise. Actually, looks like Tam Chacham. But it's just be assumed that Tam Chacham will explain. Come nevertheless, here's what Kaimesh and Nogel, if they're Tam Chacham, be Mas, here's Kaimesh and Nogel, Shlofotra. Nonetheless, it's all been a quote from them all. Somebody's exempt, somebody's not exempt. I can't show. The time I'm a Kaimesh and Nogel, Shlofotra, the reason why the players did not exempt them is why I'm because I'm Siva Kaidim. Let's clarify for the previous if. Because it's very rare to find that type of dedication. But even these places, anytime who all their pursuit is in Torah, such as the rabbi, etc. Refinery symbols. So, each though all those people support him, or his wife. He said he learns all day and all night. She to the gun, Bisham to approach him and Ashkel meets him and none else. And obviously these people are parted from all sorts of taxes. Well, because Shemitzin Tezvan is bar, because Shemitzin can clarify the time of Chacham Sheshel Din in Echad. And Chacham has a din of another person, a court case. They may leave near that, same for that Yeshachem on the din Shikmu fun of. And the other people who were standing there first, they should come first. Nevertheless, Magdim and Dino Shal Tam Chacham put the Tam Chacham's din Torah takes precedence. Moshimin also, and then we're allowed to make him sit. You know, Abish Baldin Tzorch La'amot, you know, Baldin has to stand. Nevertheless, I say to cover that Kaveh HaTeireh. Kaveh Teireh. The mitzvah say Kaveh Teireh is superior to the mitzvah to say of judging equally. This Hashem says Simon Yudzayim, this has been clarified before. Elsewhere, Yesh Ve'el Advar compared the demons by Hashem. There are many details here, and they've been explained there. For Avam Kadalu Bazas Tamid Acham L'San also. It's a great sin to denigrate Tam Chacham and to hate him. Chacham Avazas Chacham, anybody denigrates the Chachamim, ain't no Chel Chacham, but there's no portion of the world to come. Vu Bichal Kidvar Hashem Bozah. He mocked the word of God. Or Chel, that's like this. V'Chav Yishlaim Hashem with Tamid Chachamim. So it says the Yerushalayim was only destroyed when they started the grain time of the Chachamim. Shema says, "Person Divrei Yomi, Vayum Malivim Elokim." They would taunt the angels of God. This is Gemara Shabbos Taflik Test. Cheres Shamish is the Shimish Talmud Chacham not allowed to make any use, exploit the Talmud Chacham. Dan Ba'avos says, somebody uses the crown, it passes away. Somebody uses somebody who learns halacha. Shoneh, right? Shoneh halachas. That's called mishtamish b'tago. Mishnayos, and that's halachas that means mishnayos. Koshkem b'meishu shoneh gemara. It's only somebody that learns gemara. It's necessary yishtamish. It's better to use somebody who learns halacha. That's somebody who learns gemara. Time needs this type of service for his benefit or for his parnasa. It's mutter. Okay, if not, regular raw about Torah is going to get worse because of his Torah. I mean, it's not appropriate. So now to denigrate Tam Chacham, shouldn't denigrate the heads and the officials of the city. So everybody's involved in mitzvahs. And it's a point for a mitzvah. The halacha is like Tam Chacham in a different manner. Some see from that, I can explain there. I ain't some. If you assume Bo Bar Yisrael Oslo Vaish. Now it's a denigrate any Jew. Koshke, it's really not these. And that brings us to the end for today.